Of course, joining me now is Tulsi Gabbard. Now I can say Congresswoman safely now that we have those numbers in 82% at that first printout. So I'm the first to congratulate you officially.
Thank you very much.
And tell us, how does it feel?
You know, the numbers that we're seeing tonight are really a testament to the hard work that so many people put into our campaign. The tremendous number of people who I had the great opportunity and privilege to meet throughout the last year as I traveled from island to island. So these numbers just show the privilege of having earned the trust and confidence of people all across the state, and really looking forward to doing my very best to serve them, be their voice, and make them very proud.
Has to be kind of a whirlwind to see your real rise to the national stage. Of course, speaking at the Democratic National Convention, now it's time to start looking for a place and packing boxes. Tell us, what are the next few weeks going to look like?
Well, first order of business is tomorrow morning we're going to go out early and do some mahalo sign waving to everyone who has so kindly honked and waved back at us over the last year, and really looking forward to seeing how we can, get into a position to serve Hawaii best. So we're talking about committee assignments and organization and all of these other things, working with our Hawaii delegation in order to make sure that we have a strong and effective team to work for Hawaii. Place to live, all that other stuff, that's easy.
And on a practical level, you were telling me you already have orientation to start.
They start things very quickly. Next week actually starts freshman orientation, so all the newly elected members of Congress, both Democrat and Republican, will be headed to Washington to get started.
To go from local politics here to the national stage there, just tell us on a personal level what's going through your mind.
My heart is absolutely grounded here in Hawaii, so I don't see it as so much of a huge leap or transition, because I know exactly where I come from and who I serve, and these are the same people that I've been serving both in the council, when I was in the legislature, as well as with Senator Akaka when I worked in Washington. So now I am excited and look forward to the privilege of being able to serve in a different way and just to continue to do my best to make Hawaii better for all of our families.
We saw a very contentious national election. Obviously, your race was not injected with a lot of money from the outside in the same way that we saw maybe in some other races. I wonder what you think about heading to Washington. We hear a lot about bipartisanship. How do you think that will be possible?
I think we heard a little bit about it in the president's speech, but I think more importantly we've been hearing it from the people. The people's voices are demanding, put aside your petty differences, focus on what's most important, and that is serving those who've elected you to be there as leaders, as servant leaders. And I think that's going to be the most important thing, is to find those issues, find those common grounds that we can work together on, things that we care about, jobs, education, making sure that our folks back home are taken care of, and that's where we need to start, focusing first and foremost on serving the people.
I think a lot of viewers would be surprised to learn, as I was, that you're staying active in the National Guard. In fact, you said you just did some training. Yes,
I actually, this past weekend I had National Guard duty, and it was a mandatory training weekend. We had our annual weapons qualification, so we're out at Schofield Barracks all weekend long.
And you'll continue to do that even as you serve as a member of Congress?
Yes, I look forward to being able to serve in the National Guard. I've been honored to wear the uniform and to serve with so many amazing heroes, and I feel grateful because it gives me a very unique perspective of what's actually happening. Just one example, military-wide, unfortunately, suicides are a huge, huge challenge and a big problem where that still needs to be addressed. In my capacity as a soldier in the Hawaii Army National Guard, I, like every other soldier across the country, had a full day of mandatory suicide awareness and prevention training. So rather than looking at sitting behind a desk and being briefed by someone about what are we doing, I'm sitting there, I'm a part of it, and I'm able to see what's working, what's not working, and how can we serve our troops and our veterans better.
Okay, well, Congresswoman, thank you so much.